Eagles rule out 4 starters for Christmas Day matchup versus Giants. The Eagles released their final injury report of the week, and the team will play without 4 starters when they travel up the New Jersey Turnpike to face the New York Giants. Maddox, pectoral, will wait another week before he returns from injured reserve despite being a full participant this week. Philadelphia will also be without linebacker Zach Cunningham, knee, Pro Bowl left guard Landon Dickerson, thumb, and Pro Bowl cornerback Darius Slay, knee. The Eagles will regain starting right guard Cam Jurgens, who missed the Monday night game in Seattle with a pectoral injury. He was a full participant in practice all week. Eagles rule out Philadelphia Eagles for Christmas Day Super Bowl versus and Giants. One reason they won't. The Eagles released their final injury report of the week, many times it spans the head coach without 4 starters when they travel up the New Jersey Turnpike to face the New York Giants. That would be in reference to the Green Bay Packers of the 1960s. Will wait another week. The Pittsburgh Steelers from the 1970s, despite being San Francisco 49ers of the 1980s, Philadelphia and the Dallas Cowboys without linebacker Zach Cunningham, knee. When it came to the New England Patriots, nearly 20-year run this century, the common denominators were the head coach, Bill Belichick, the Eagles and the quarterback starting right guard Cam Jurgens, who missed the Monday night game in Seattle. Both were vital in 9 Super Bowl appearances. He was a full participant in practice all week. The current Philadelphia Eagles are not really a dynasty, but the team will be making its 6th playoff appearance in 7 years dating back to 2017. The team has made a pair of Super Bowl appearances, winning II with Doug Peterson and quarterback Nick Foles. Last year, the team came up short under Nick Sirianni and emerging Jalen Hurts in Super Bowl 57. The common denominator is general manager Howie Roseman. The Birds enter Week 16 on a 3-game losing streak. However, the team can still win the NFC East. If they can get their act together, they are still capable of winning another Lombardi trophy. Here's why, as well as why not. 3. Plenty of offensive support. The Philadelphia offense has been as productive or explosive as a year ago, but it's not for a lack of weapons. Miles Sanders left in free agency, so Roseman swung a deal with the Detroit Lions for running back DeAndre Swift. Quarterback Jalen Hurts remains a big part of the running game and leads the club with 14 touchdowns on the ground. The Birds have one of the top wideout duos in A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith, as well as a reliable tight end in Dallas Goedert. It's a balanced attack that has produced 39 offensive touchdowns, 20 on the ground and 19 through the air. However, during the team's current 3-game losing streak, the Eagles have failed to reach the 20-point mark. 2. Lots of playoff experience. As previously mentioned, the Eagles will be making their 6th playoff appearance in 7 years come January. Head coach Nick Sirianni struggled out of the gate in 2021, but his team is headed to the postseason for the 3rd time in as many seasons under his guidance. Performers such as Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, Travis Kelce, Lane Johnson, and kicker Jake Elliott all earned Super Bowl rings with the team in 2017. It's worth noting that Elliott is a perfect 15 of 15 on field goals during his postseason career. Combine that championship experience with the younger players who were vital in the club's 3-game postseason run a year ago, and Sirianni's team won't be overwhelmed come the playoff. 1. Loaded in both trenches. It remains the top offensive front in the league according to Pro Football Focus, and has been the real catalyst to the team's current run. This offseason, the Eagles lost right guard Isaac Seumalo to the Steelers in free agency. Regardless, this is still a very talented group led by some of the best players in the league at their respective position. There's 5-time All-Pro center Jason Kelce, 2-time All-Pro right tackle Lane Johnson, and emerging left tackle Jordan Mailata. Philadelphia ranks 8th in the league in rushing yards per contest. The defensive line is experienced and deep. Young performers such as Jordan Davis and rookie standout Jalen Carter complement Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, and Josh Sweat. Only 2 teams in the league have allowed fewer yards per game on the ground than Sirianni's club. Why the Philadelphia Eagles won't win Super Bowl, secondary is a liability. Did the offseason departure of defensive coordinator Jonathan Gannon, now the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals, have more impact on the defending NFC champions than was anticipated? One thing is certain, the team's numbers this season when it comes to stopping the pass don't resemble the unit that impressed a year ago. Keep in mind that the Eagles owned the league's top-ranked pass defense in 2022. Some of that was due to a mediocre run defense, tied for 16th in the NFL. Much of that was lost yards by opposing teams thanks to a pass rush that produced a league-high 70 sacks in 17 regular season outings. What a difference a year makes. Only 4 teams have allowed more passing yards than Philadelphia this season. In 14 games, the Eagles have already allowed 39 offensive touchdowns, 30 through the air. During the 2022 regular season, Sirianni's team gave up up 22 TD passes in 17 games. 5 times this season, the Eagles have given up at least 3 touchdown passes in a game. Monday night's 20-17 loss at Seattle was indicative of these issues, and this came with Matt Patricia and not Sean Desai taking over as the defensive play caller. Seahawks quarterback Drew Lock drove his team 92 yards in 124 and capped the 10-play march with a 29-yard scoring strike to rookie wide receiver Jackson Smith-Njigba with 28 seconds to play.